now.
Okay, this is video number 2, which is how to make a cube. First of all, you want to have 6 pieces of paper, and if you're following along, I will recommend 2 of each color that you're going to use for this exercise. You want to make sure that all your pieces are exactly the same. And here's one of the things you want to check. If you put all the pockets facing up, make sure that they don't do this. You don't have some going one way and some going the other way. So that's the first thing to look out for. Make sure when you put your pockets up that all the little points are going in the same direction. The second thing you want to check is that the pockets themselves are all opening in the same direction. And so you just, if you have 6 of them, you'll know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, then it's probably right. But look very carefully and make sure your pockets are all going in the same direction and you have 6 colors. Those ones aren't really the same. There we go. 2 of each color that you want to use. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make the little pyramid that I showed you in class, where you take one color and you insert it in the pocket of the other color. So this is the connection. You should realize that each piece of paper will actually have 4 neighbors. It's weird, but each piece of paper actually touches 4 other pieces of paper in all these final objects. So you just tuck these guys in. There you go. I'll do it again, but then I'm going to take the second one apart. Okay. There you go. And these 2 pieces, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up smashing these together to make a cube. Sort of what we're going to do. Alright, so I'm going to just take one of these apart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap, in this case the yellow, around. The reason I took 2 of each color is it's easier to keep track of. It will make it easier for you to figure out where everything's supposed to go, especially if you're just struggling trying to figure out how this works. So, 2 different pieces of yellow are going to meet on the red side, okay, and then flip it over, and then your other red side, which is exactly opposite of that, there will also be 2 yellows meeting on the red side. So now you have a loop of yellow, red, like that. Next thing you want to do is put the orange piece where it belongs, which is opposite the other orange piece. In order to do this, you want to open these little red flaps before you put the piece down. Now, this is important because otherwise you'll construct your object and those little tabbies will get stuck inside and you won't be able to pull them back out again. So pull the little tabbies aside and place your orange piece down, and then you start connecting it to the yellows on the one side. In some ways the cube is actually the hardest one to make because it always wants to come apart on you. This is real world. This is like real life video here. Alright. And you know, I'm going to just start in on the red one because sometimes it just needs a little more stability before it behaves for you. But there will be 2 of each type. There will be yellow meeting with orange in 2 places. There will be red meeting with orange, and there will be the other combination, whatever that was. There we go. But the important thing is pull all the tabbies out before you start doing this, and eventually it all comes together like that.